Sure.
Thank you very much.
She says it goes all the way down.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
I'm Ray.
How are you?
I'm a
Hello.
Taiwanese YouTuber.
Hello.
On behalf
How are
of ETtoday.
Are you both asking questions?
No, she's handling the mic.
Okay, good. How are you?
I'm asking,
okay,
I'm
good.
asking a
Sorry,
question.
excuse me.
First off,
Yes.
I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
I'm so thrilled to see you in person.
Thank you very
and,
much.
I wanted to ask because last time you've been here is about 2 years ago.
4.
4 years
Yes,
ago.
I think it's been 4.
Wow.
But it's gone fast.
Oh yeah. So, what do you think of Taiwan? Has anything changed? Do you think?
And I could just see. I mean, the warmth of the people certainly hasn't changed. You know, I think that's why I love coming back here. People are really wonderful, and I always feel a warm welcome, and they love movies. You know,
yeah.
and you know, for me, I came up with this idea of traveling the world and bringing Hollywood through the whole world. I just, as a kid, I saw photos of like Man's Chinese in Hollywood, and really they did a little bit there, and I remember hardly anywhere else. And when I came here, I said I want to go and create premieres all over the world so that I could engage with fans and we could have really a fun, entertaining evening and make it, you know, this is entertainment. I'm able to, you know, do this. It's a real privilege. So something that I always want to do, and I wanted to come back here.
It's really mind-blowing that you really spend the time to interact with us.
I love it.
It's
Are you
such
kidding?
a close way.
For me, I feel the same way. I feel it's cool for me. I want you to know that. Like, this is something that I really look forward to. And all of us, when we're making the film, we talk about, you know, what it's going to be like and what an evening like this is. And everyone wants to come and travel the world with me and celebrate movies and be able to go and see different cultures
I'm
in
sure
different
you
cities.
certainly did that. You changed the world with the way that you brought up, you know, and brought this energy into us.
It's
and
fun.
So back to the movie, I wanted to ask, because this is kind of different from previous movies you've done, and this is a whole new cinematic universe. A lot of fans are excited for it. Why did you decide to take on this huge role?
Well, I have to say that the excitement of Universal, they brought me in, and Alex brought me in, and Alex and I worked together. I hired him for Mission Impossible 3 years ago, and I really admire his talent and his enthusiasm. And they brought me in, and you know, and they kind of told me what they were trying to do with this universe. And I thought artistically it'd be a great challenge and very exciting to try to see if I could, you know, bring this to life in a very unique way. Bring something that's going to be adventurous, something that's going to be scary and funny and
romantic,
romantic, definitely romantic. And it's something that's what I wanted to do. And you know, when I got involved, all I saw was a drawing of Annabelle as the mummy.
Right.
And I thought that was very inspired, and Alex took me through some of the images and what he was playing with, and then he and I sat down, and with Chris McQuarrie, I've made a lot of films with him, we sat down and we just really worked on this story and these characters and brought them to life. And it's, you know, I love a challenge, and I love these monster movies. Like, I think monsters are so cool. I think they're just cool. You know, this kind of stories, you know, they are us. Do you know what I mean?
You see a part of your reflection in them.
And it's epic, you know, because it's just, you can have these epic stories, and you can take these movies, and there's this, you know, we're going to shoot these films all over the world. And the thing that I said to them is, I said, look, I want these films to feel, and this universe should feel authentic.
Authentic.
You know, not you want it to feel textured. You know, you want to feel these characters. You know, the reality of these characters. To have big entertainment. So, and that's what I love doing.
I certainly feel that in the films.
Yeah, and you see the design of the film, even the production design. We're very specific. We shot, you know, there's visual effects in the movie, but you know, it really has a very practical analog feel to it. And I said to everyone, I want it to have an analog vibe throughout. So if you look at the production design, the way we shot things, it lends itself and gives itself that kind of emotional texture.
We certainly do feel that. But speaking about the production, you do a lot of stunts, and I hear that you still do them live in person.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you, how do you manage? And how do you prepare for it?
You know, each one is very different. Obviously, with the fighting sequences that we have, they're all in camera, everything, and even the 0G that we have, that was shot.
Oh, in the airplane.
Yeah, that was shot. You know, zero gravity. That was shot in an airplane,
right? And
we put the set inside that aircraft and then filmed inside that aircraft. You know, I'm someone I train always, and you prep it. Sometimes there's certain things that I will take. You know, I've spent years thinking about and wanting to do, and then I've spent years preparing for it. So each one is very different.
I see. Well, and right now we have about 1,000 viewers watching live.
Hello, how are you?
Can you say a few words to them?
Yeah.
They're about to see this movie in the cinemas.
Oh, you guys can see it in the cinemas?
Right. What can they expect?
Okay. Well, if you like adventure, you're going to get that. If you want comedy, you're going to get that. If you want romance, it has a romantic element in this movie, and it's you're going to get scared. There's some scary moments in here, so be ready for that. And it's just big, fun summer entertainment, and I truly hope that you enjoy it because I made it for you.
Well, I'm sure everyone's looking forward to it.
Great.
And one last quick question.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I take a selfie with you?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can I take a selfie?
Sure.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Very well, thank you. I know what you look like.
Thank you so much.
You should see his stuff.
好，要。那我们现在请那个阿滴来为我们讲明一下，就是刚刚呢进行一连串的那个访问。
好，在这里吗？大家好，大家听得到我的声音吗？好，那这个我们刚刚有实际上把我们教的东西跟汤哥讲了，对不对？第一个是 right，I'm a huge fan，OK， 所以他听到之后是不是就很开心？然后呢？再来的话呢 ，I'm a huge fan。结束之后就是What do you think of Taiwan 嘛？然后就是对台湾的印象是什么样？那他跟我说，他其实上次来台湾是4年前了。然后他最喜欢的是这一边人们对于电影的喜爱，然后还有这边粉丝们的热情。那他说他自己的一个梦想就是要把好莱坞这个概念呢带到全球，所以他才会这么亲自的一个一个跟粉丝们互动。这刚刚看到真的是觉得非常的感人呢，就是他每一个粉丝停下来签名，然后握手合照。所以第一个部分What do you think of Taiwan？ 他就觉得他很热情，然后很喜欢电影，然后他想要把这个更延伸到所有的台湾的或者是世界各地这个影迷们身上。那接下来。中间又插了一些其他的问题，不知道大家在刚刚这个听访问的时候呢有没有听到？那首先的话呢，我是先问他说 ，OK，this is a huge cinematic universe 的意思是说，因为听说呢，这个《神鬼传奇》它是一个有点像是整个大的宇宙，然后会有很多部电影，所以这个算是这个大的宇宙的第一部电影。所以问他的是说，为什么当初呢会想要就是定下来这样子的一个决定是？我要进入到这个新的世界里面，进入到这个好几的一连串的电影当中。所以我问他的是Why did you decide to take on this role? Okay, why did you decide to step into this new cinematic universe? 所以他的答案是说呢，他其实非常的对于Universal Pictures 的这一个计划，他觉得非常有兴趣。那因为 Alex 的这个导演，他也是跟他合作很久，那不可能任务也是由这个导演导的嘛，所以呢，他就觉得说， 他因为跟这个导演，然后看到他的 vision， 看到他的视野，看到他的梦想，所以他想要跟他一起实现这个充满新的神、充满新的怪物这样子的一个新世界，所以他就决定要来出演了这样子神鬼传奇 Nick 的这个角色。那接下来的话呢，我是问他说，因为在 production 里面，在这个制作里面，他其实有很多很多的 stunt， 也就是特技，他其实是自己亲自去做这些特技，他没有请这个 body double， 他没有请替身，所以我就问他到底怎么做到，到底怎么准备的？那他是说，他其实每一个不同的 stunt 的要求都还蛮不一样的。不过呢，他会亲自去调试自己的状况，然后去搭配这个拍摄的单位，然后去做出来所需要的效果，因为他希望把最真实的这一个最真实的电影呢呈现给大家看。那当然最后一个的话呢，我就是问到最关键的问题，刚刚有教导了，就是Can I take a selfie with you？ 那我刚刚是先问说one last quick question，OK， 就是说他可能以为我要问什么，不过其实呢我只是要问 Can I take a selfie？ 所以他就觉得有点好笑，所以呢这个就是最后问的问题，然后就跟他拍了一张合照。那刚刚的话呢还有跟那个导演访问嘛。那导演的话呢，我其实问他的是差不多的问题。好，我刚刚问导演的是差不多的问题，就是我问他说，他这部电影其实是一个开头，然后接下来会有一整个系列，然后一整个宇宙，所以我问他说为什么会决定要拍这部片，然后以及期待观众可以得到什么，所以他其实跟阿汤哥讲的答案还蛮类似的，因为他很喜欢怪兽，然后有这样子的一个梦想，有这样子的一个视野，所以呢，他希望把这些东西带到荧幕上面让观众看，所以差不多呢，就是刚刚阿汤哥跟这个导演他们两个的访问内容，跟大家稍微做一下总结。
那等一下呢，你现在看到红毯上面呢，现在是安娜贝尔在上面，那等一下就是他接受完上一家的访问之后呢，马上就又要轮到我们了。下一个。说他演那个飞机的戏。
Are you a monster? Cry.
I have to see it. We're not going to give it away. Can't give it away.
I've got this for you. See, I've got this on my face, but I made the scroll. It looks like Chinese. It looks like Chinese words, but it's actually English words. I'm gonna move this up. Can you decipher it? I hope you were the first one to.
It is my first one.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. You know, I love when people are so kind. They welcome us in such a lovely way, and you know that makes me.
Yes. You are me. Keep this from all of us in Singapore. And I used to.
Yes, I do. Maybe I can go there. Thank you so much.
Snake?
Am I allowed to?
Do you like snakes?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hi.
I'm Ray on behalf of ETtoday.
Hi.
We're live streaming right now with 1,000 viewers.
So Yahoo.
ETtoday right here. Yeah. So,
Look at that. I must give the wrong people the shout out. Okay.
So I wanted to ask you, because this is kind of a really huge cinematic universe that you're stepping into. What made you decide that you're going to take on this huge role?
Well, I'd spoken to them a year ago, and they told me about the character. They told me about the premise of the movie, of the universe. And once I heard that she was a British archaeologist, I was like, well, hello.
That's me.
I think it's clear who should play her. And then when Tom got on board and it started to form itself, I really knew that I had to fight to be part of it.
Right. So were there any really challenging takes in the movie? For example, maybe the airplane scene?
Yes,
how was
the airplane scene
you?
was very taxing on the body because we didn't really know how to prepare because none of us had ever done it before.
And so the zero gravity?
Zero gravity,
okay.
yes. So, you know, we tried in every way possible to get ourselves as fit as possible and ready for anything. But really we went up there not knowing. And so the exhilaration, the excitement, the fear, it's all real. It's all us experiencing something for the first time.
How long did that approximately take, that scene.
We did 64 takes.
Wow.
Over 2 days.
Oh.
Yes, it was quite something.
It's a really mind-blowing scene to behold.
Yes,
I really enjoyed that
it's a
scene.
wonderful way to kick off the movie. You know, it lets you kind of know what you're in for.
Right.
Right.
It sets you up.
It sets you
for
up.
the
Exactly.
future actions, right?
Exactly.
I see. So, doing this film, were there any parts that you particularly enjoying?
Just all the scenes were really fun, and you know, I think everything from the action to the heart of the film, you know, and getting to play around with Tom and us finding our own characters, our own voices together, and setting up our dynamic was really wonderful.
Okay, so this one last question.
Yeah.
So after this film, because we know that this is a huge cinematic universe, we are going into this big world. So can you tell our audience what they're in for? What can they look forward to?
I think you're in for the ride of a lifetime. I think it's a delving into a universe that is going to be new and different. You know, you think you're going to be presented with these classic stories and they're going to be turned on their head in a very new, brave and exciting way. So I think, you know, you're all going to be pleasantly surprised and thrilled and excited by us.
Okay. So lastly, can you speak to our audiences? They're about to see this movie in the cinemas.
Oh,
so,
well, yes.
Yeah, so maybe a shout out to them. We're ETtoday, the fans of ETtoday.
Hi, all the fans watching ETtoday. I really hope that you enjoy our film as much as we enjoyed making it. Have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's okay.
那我们可以跟镜头解释一下刚刚讲那些放松。好。
等一下还有那个当肯跟我。
对，应该
可以。那我们。
OK，这次直播不错就是我们录访问之后，大家马上可以听到翻译。
对啊。
其他人有直接翻译吗 ？OK， 好，所以就是大家知道看红毯直播是要看哪里，就是看 ETtoday。刚刚那个 Annabelle 的话呢，她是饰演女主角嘛，所以我一样第一个问题是问她说，为什么她决定要就是 take on this role， 为什么要做这个角色？那她自己也是看到大家的就是这个世界，然后很庞大，然后她自己很喜欢导演，然后听到Tom 也上线了。然后他自己觉得自己很适合这个角色嘛，因为他是一个British archaeologist， 就是一个英国的考古学家，所以他觉得自己很适合这个角色。所以当然他争取到这个角色之后呢，他就跟着剧组一起拍摄过程当中很享受。那他有特别讲到一个是他觉得比较有挑战的是那个没有就是无重力状态的那个飞机的那个景，因为他说那个景他们拍了64个 take。OK， 然后花了2天的时间。那他用的一个词叫做 "It's really taxing on the body"。taxing on the body 的意思是说，对于身体的负荷很大。tax 其实是税，所以对你的身体取税，所以就是负荷很大的意思。这是一个英文的片语。所以呢，对这个身体负荷很大，不过他们还是努力把它拍完。但是呢，他有讲到一个点是说，他觉得拍摄整体的过程都非常的享受，然后他也希望呢，大家可以跟他们。如同他们享受拍摄过程一样的享受这部电影，所以这个是他刚刚访问的一些大意。那我们最后的话呢，就要访问到的是这一个 Sophia， 那她在这边饰演的是女版的妈咪，我们最后一起来看一下。